Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to another reading endeavors video. This week we have a pretty simple schedule. I'm just writing an hour every morning, so nothing too crazy. We'll see how as the week progresses if I do start to feel more of an inkling to write more throughout the day. The goal is that one day we will write a lot throughout the day, but until then we're starting with 1 hour, which is really good. I'm happy to announce that writing is now going to be my niche. I'm really excited. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video yet about like getting to the point of like having an established niche or not. So if I don't, then I'm pretty sure writing is going to be my niche, because like that's the long-term goal is writing, and why not use my channel for that. And I honestly love watching writing videos so much. So just want to do a little bit of an intro out here with just you guys before we go into my office, because Dylan's home from work today, so it's going to be a little louder in there. Not terribly though. So we're going to go do our hour of writing, and then we'll see kind of where the day takes us. Hi guys, I worked out and I made myself a coffee, and so we're chilling. But I wanted to give you a little bit of a writing update, just because I haven't. Well, I can do a reading update too, but I feel like I haven't really talked to you guys about my writing. So on Monday, writing was really good. I did the whole hour of just sitting here and like doing writing stuff. I think I wrote 20 minutes, and then my brain just like could not focus. I keep finding that my brain is running away with the story in like big terms, and then I come back and I'm like, oh, I'm writing this moment, and it's kind of funny. But we're doing that. It's honestly going really well. Like, if you see, this is like the stuff that I've written. This is like blank paper, but I write at least 4 pages a day, if not more. So that was really good. But on Monday I wrote for like 20 minutes, and then because my brain was just like so scattered, I picked up my Stephen King book, and I read, I think, just like a chapter of this. I'm honestly enjoying it, and I'm gonna be really sad when I do finish this book, just because it's so good, and like I love the feeling of it. Like, I don't know why, it just feels like such a nice book. But we have this. I do have 2 books to read after this one, so I'm in no rush to finish it, but when I do finish it, I know what I'm reading next. So that was Monday, and then Tuesday, which was yesterday, I had to babysit. So I did write only for 20 minutes, because just like there was a lot to do yesterday morning. So did all of that and made it out the door, and then I did bring my writing stuff with me, but the kid yesterday was not going to allow for me to write. So that was okay. I got my writing in. I think I wrote the whole time, or pretty much the whole time. I think I got maybe 3 or 4 pages done. I do know it was less, but it was still good. And yeah. So kind of something that I've been doing is I have been taking a sticky note, because I have a rough outline of like the whole story. That's what this is. I have an outline of the whole story, and then I have like my character info pages with like notes that I've been putting on them, and then I actually drew my setting very poorly, but the main guy, he works at a school, and I saw it in my head and I didn't want to like forget it, so I actually like drew it out, which was kind of funny. But honestly, that was really helpful. And so now I'm not worried about forgetting it, because that's one of the things that happens when I write, is I like have so many thoughts, and if I don't write them down, then I'm scared that they're not going to happen. But so I have that like big overarching outline, but I need a little bit more like concise moments, but I don't want to have a ton of them because I don't want to like write out the whole book in moments. Because I am still kind of like, what's it called, headlight writing, where like I'm just kind of like seeing as I go. So I've honestly just been writing out like sticky notes with like thoughts on them, of like kind of where we're going, and then I'll kind of work off of that, and then sometimes I add more to it, but I have like at least like the next 2 or 3 scenes I have like written down and like why that's happening. So that's what I've been working off of. I just filled out my 3rd sticky note on Monday, I think. So that's actually really exciting. And I'm excited to like line up all of my sticky notes when I'm like done with the story. Yeah, so that's been really great. So writing has honestly been going really good. I'm still listening to that Write With Me video, the Christy and Jones. I'll link it down below. But just like doing the same thing, I heard a lot of people say that like they would have a playlist of like music that they would listen to, and then when they heard the first song they would like just start writing. And I don't like listening to like music when I write, but there is music in hers and it's an hour long, and I'm finding that the more that I use it, like it almost like switches my brain into now it's time to write. So that's been really good. I've been really enjoying that. I'll link it down below like I said. Something that I'm a little bit surprised by is I've been using the same pen for the last little bit. Normally I like switching out my pens, but I've been using this little green and purple fountain pen, and it's honestly so cute. Like it's kind of the perfect size where it doesn't feel too big, but like I'm comfortable writing with it, and it's just been really fun. I do have other pens obviously, but I just think it's funny that that is something that has been consistent. And then a little bit of a reading update. I have been reading The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I started it, when did I start it? And I'm currently on page 64. I'm about to start chapter 7. And it's honestly been really, really good. I have been enjoying it a lot. There's like a lot going on. Like for it being the beginning of the story, I feel like I immediately was like, all of these different things are going on. There was a chapter of backstory which I really enjoyed how she did that, and just Ashley Poston's writing overall has been really good. This is my first book officially that I've started from her. I mean, I tried to read a novel love story, but that book had to go back to the library, so I temporarily DNF'd it, and we'll come back to that one. But reading this, I'm like really thrilled with, so I'm enjoying this. Funny enough, Ella Rose Reads, I think that's what her name is, on YouTube, she just picked this book to be in her October TBR, so that's kind of fun. Anyways, I'm gonna start writing, and I'll check in with you guys once I am done writing. It was honestly a really good writing session. What did I do? I wrote basically the whole time. I did start drawing the male main character's house, because they're gonna be there right now in the scene that I'm writing. So I just got it down on paper. It's actually really fun to do. Maybe I should go into design. Not really, but it was actually really fun to do. And so yeah, we went from one scene to another scene, so we're definitely making progress. And I'm pretty comfortable, well, I'm pretty happy with like my transitions from scenes, because I feel like that's always something that I struggle with, is like transitioning from being somewhere to like getting somewhere else without being like too in detailed, but also like making it make sense. So that was really good. So I think I'm gonna honestly just edit for the rest of the night, or I mean the rest of the day. I think it's like 10, maybe 10:30. So yeah, I'm honestly just gonna edit most of today. Hello my friends, it is Thursday. This morning I took Dylan to work and went grocery shopping. Then I came home and worked out, and now we are ready to write. Yeah, yesterday was pretty good. So it is time to do some writing. Today I think I'm gonna do half just my normal project engaged. We're doing pretty good. We're definitely still in like the beginning scenes, just like getting a feel for her life and seeing just like how she lives and their interactions and stuff. Because they're engaged, I feel like I really have to like make you like the main character, because I hate when like you're reading a book where they're supposed to like stay together the whole book and you just don't like one of the people in the relationship. So I'm really trying to like make good scenes where you see like the male main character in like a really good light, and that it's from the first perspective of the female main character. So we're doing that. It's honestly going really, really well. I really like where we're going. We have a new scene. They're at his place just for like an evening in and having dinner and stuff. I think they're gonna do some wedding planning. So I'm really excited to write that scene today. And then, so I'll probably dedicate half my time to that. And then I've been working on a short story. I don't really know where it's going, so I can't really tell you much about it. But I think I'm gonna try and work on that. And yeah, it should be really good. So I'm excited. I'm excited for our writing today. Yay. I will say overall it was a good writing hour. The hour of writing is starting to like go by quicker. I think it's not dragging as much as it used to. I feel like every like 5 minutes or so I would like see how long I had left, but now it's a lot better, and I feel like I'm really starting to get lost in my project engaged, and that kind of stresses me out in a good way. It's like exciting, but like the whole like getting sucked in part kind of scares me, but you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And then I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday for our last day of writing this week. Hello my friends, it is Friday, woohoo! This morning I woke up feeling very not well, just like body aches and a headache and a sore throat and all of the not fun things. So I dozed on and off most of the morning, and then around 11 I fell asleep and I took a solid nap until 1 or just about. And so I have not written yet today, but I'm feeling a bit better. When I woke up at 1, I was still a little bit like, am I still sick? And I do still feel a little bit sore and stuff, but definitely better than when I woke up this morning. So that means that we are gonna write, because I might not get a full hour in, but at least doing like 15 minutes or even 5 minutes would be better than 0 minutes. So I I'm just gonna do it in my bed today. You guys saw I already made it's kind of like a London fog, but I put vanilla in it and just a little bit. So it actually is quite pleasant. So I'm drinking that. That's my fun drink to sip on. And then I brought in all of my writing stuff. And I have Stephen King in here. He's joining us in case I need some inspiration. I haven't read anything today, so I don't know if writing or reading is gonna like cause a headache or anything. Sorry if you hear the fan on. I should have turned it off, but now I don't want to get up and turn it off. So, yeah, so I'm gonna turn on the Write With Me video that I always use on the TV, and we're just gonna get some writing in. Hopefully you get the full hour. If we don't though, that's okay. It's still a win, even if it's not the full hour. So I'm gonna just sip on my tea and dive into my story. I'm trying to remember where we left off. I think that they're still spending the evening together. Yep, they're about to do some wedding planning, so that is exciting. Yeah, so it's gonna be good. Guys, I wrote for about 25 minutes and I'm starting to get another headache, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. I definitely wrote more than I was expecting, so that was a pleasant surprise, but I'm gonna do some dishes and then probably go back in there and drink my tea and just relax, maybe even take another nap. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I love bringing you guys along for this week's writing, and I look forward to seeing you next week and see what writing we get up to next week. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I love bringing you guys along on this journey of writing, and I don't want you guys to miss another writing vlog. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe so that way you don't miss out. I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.